Daikin's VRV4 systems all come equipped with Variable Refrigerant Temperature Control, or VRT. But what does it do and how does it work? During this video, I'd like to show you how VRT helps Daikin VRV systems achieve the highest levels of comfort and raises the efficiency of the system, whilst still ensuring that the cooling and heating loads are met. And it does this automatically, out of the box, without anyone having to make any adjustments to the system controls. Firstly, I'll show you how a typical VRF system works without VRT by looking at a typical air-conditioned space. The fan coil is pulling warm air through it. As this air travels over a cold coil, it creates a cooling effect as heat is removed from the airstream. The temperature of the coil dictates how much cooling you'll get. But you have to be careful, as too much cooling can create cold drafts, but too little cooling will mean that you won't reduce the room to the desired temperature. So it's important to get the coil temperature right, and this is what VRT excels at. A typical VRF system uses a fixed target temperature for the coil. As the room temperature reduces, so does the air temperature coming from the fan coil. This means that as you get closer to the desired room temperature, the air coming from the fan coil starts getting cooler. And if you're in the direct path of this airstream, it may start to feel less comfortable. Now let's look at the same system again, using a Daikin system with VRT. The fan coil pulls air through it in the same way to create a cooling effect. The coil starts off with a normal target temperature when the room is warm, like any other air conditioning system. But as the room cools down, sensors in the system detect this, and VRT control starts to raise the coil temperature, so the air coming from the fan coil remains at a much more stable temperature. This significantly increases the comfort of the occupants by ensuring the air temperature from the fan coil is high enough to avoid any discomfort, whilst still providing enough cooling to reach the desired room temperature. There is also another great reason to use VRT control on VRV systems. Whenever VRT control is active and the coil temperature has been raised, the system costs less to run when compared to a system that doesn't use VRT, as it uses significantly less energy at the heart of the system, the condenser. So in short, when the system is not running at full load, and that's 99% of the time, our systems will run more efficiently and provide better comfort than a comparable system. And you don't have to take just our word for it. A white paper on VRT technology was recently published by Optimized Thermal Systems in the US, which states, the efficiency of a VRV/VRF system using such technology will increase at part load conditions, and that increased off-coil temperatures have the potential to decrease occupant dissatisfaction in thermal comfort. Daikin's VRV variable refrigerant temperature control can be configured to suit individual applications, and how you can fine-tune the system to precisely meet the needs of an air-conditioned space. There are two main modes of VRT: fixed high sensible mode and automatic. Automatic allows the coil temperature to change in line with the room temperature and offers a range of settings so the system can be customised to match the building user's priorities. I will explain these settings starting with high sensible, and then we'll go through the automatic options, which are eco, quick, powerful and mild. Each mode affects the speed at which you will achieve your desired room temperature and/or the temperature of the air coming from the indoor fan coil. High sensible and eco modes prioritise very high efficiency, whilst quick and powerful modes offer similar responses to cooling a space but at different speeds, whilst mild delivers the smoothest performance. The ability to customise the efficiency and comfort levels using these modes is unique to Daikin and can't be found anywhere else. So whichever VRT mode is chosen, it is possible to customise the Daikin VRV4 system to select the ideal balance between capacity, comfort and efficiency, and all at your desired speed to achieve the best performance for building owners and occupants. We deliver all of this in a proactive rather than reactive air conditioning solution. I hope this has given you a good understanding of how variable refrigerant temperature control has a positive effect on the efficiency of VRV systems, and at the same time increases the comfort level of the occupants of a building, because delivering comfort is the reason for air conditioning in the first place.